This is Jasveer Kaur teaching you your political science. Let us proceed further with our previous chapter. Till in that crisis of democratic order, we have talked about that background of this chapter, economic context and different reasons for this emergency launch and why Indira Gandhi and external forces like USA was there and natural calamities, internal politics, so on, so forth. We have discussed in my previous lecture, in my previous video, and today we are going to proceed further my lecture that there were major three movements, Gujarat, Bihar and movement. Gujarat and Bihar movement. Like these movements are very famous and play very important role to bring that democratic crisis order. Right? Students in Gujarat and Bihar protested against the present scenario of country, as we have discussed earlier that there was some political instability in the country. Earlier I told you that due to that time period elections, 64th general election to the 75, somehow it was called as a earthquake in the Indian politics. I mean to say there were many ups and downs and sudden and very frequently ups and downs in the politics of India. That's why these years are called earthquake in Indian politics. When we talk about Gujarat and Bihar movements, these are the movements led by majorly students, young students, or we can call them by youth. And major reason behind this, there was high rise in petrol prices, other general commodities, oil prices, and against corruption, anti-corruption movements we can call it. And for these movements there is one more movement, Naxalbari movement. It is a village near one district of West Bengal. From there these peasants, tribal communities and others, they also somehow help these students to protest. Not only students of Gujarat, Bihar and this Naxalbari movement was there. There were some leaders of opposition party also gave flame to the fuel, that they wanted that this flame should burn very high and they should take advantage of such type of things. And when all these things were going on, the major reason that there was unpopularity of this government, Congress government, and during that Congress government, and in my previous lecture we have discussed that more than 8 million people entered India as refugees also from neighboring countries. USA also stopped giving aid to India for some reason, because our market prices were increased, and moreover these prices were increased 23% to 30%. All these goods prices were increased 23 to 30%, and you may imagine, you may see that what a huge amount of money is being wasted to purchase these commodities by different consumers, I mean to say all over the country, not for particular. And you may see that moreover there was decline in the employment, right? Growth in unemployment. When unemployment is there, it further give a push to poverty. And if you go behind, this was the major reason, major concern of India, the removal of the poverty. That slogan was given by Mrs. Indira Gandhi during that 71 election. but that is not being getting fulfilled now. Right? It is, seems to be a failure because all this chain of the things, chain of the event, socially, economically, politically, all are getting into worse condition, not better condition. So ultimately the opposition and these students, they have further took the help of J.P. Narayan, that is called Jay Prakash Narayan, and one more person that took part in the Naxalite movement, right? He was Suchu Manjudhar. He also took that Charu Manjudhar, leader of this, and he was very much interested to raise the movement at very high level, and all these demands should be fulfilled. They should achieve their targets at any cost. Even his ideology was based on Maoist. Maoist, you know, this is related to somewhat Chinese ideology, right? Like India, we can call it non-violence and violence. So it is based upon violence. He pressurized these students, local tribal communities, peasants, tenants, everywhere he gave stress on this thing that your demand should be fulfilled to gain your major objectives and goals. You can reach up to that point even if you have to take the help of violent activity, mean to say Maoist activities, right? Then you may take, no hesitate, but if your goal is right, you are going on the right path. If government is irresponsible towards your strategies, towards his own strategies, you have to take this type of steps to go against the government. So in January 1974, the students of Gujarat started agitation against all these things. At that time, Morarji Desai, you have heard in our previous elections also, Morarji Desai was also there as a competitor with Mrs. Indira Gandhi. Competitor with Mrs. Indira Gandhi. Now he was in the opposition, and Morarji Desai also helped provoke the spirit of these movements with the help of these student strike, Naxalite movement, and this and that. He wanted this should be there, either this should be there or government should resign, government should fled away from the authority, or he declared that he will go unto this death fast till these goals are achieved, these all demands are fulfilled, or government should give in. Government should give in front of all these Gujarati students, Bihari students, and this. It was especially there because all the problems, chain of the problems hit these areas very core, very nearby. All were getting affected, but here its effect was more due to the previous history of the election as well as the present situation of the elections. These areas were getting more affected, and protests are coming from these areas only against the Congress system, and they have done this, that even it is for the true democracy. He gave his argument, Morarji Desai, whatsoever government is doing, it is doing for the citizen, because in democracy government is elected for the citizen, of the citizen and by the citizen. If citizens are not happy with that government, why the government is there? There is no use of that government. Why you are here then? You should not be here. So that's why these Jayaprakash Nair, who took active part in these social activities, and somehow he gave some fuel to the flame in the violent activities also. Jayaprakash Narayan demanded the dismiss of the government, that is the Congress, and in Bihar, and called for the total revolution socially, economically and politically in both the states, Gujarat and Bihar. Because he gave these arguments, he gave stress on that this is the true democracy. It should be there. If we want true democracy, then ultimately government should leave, because government of the people, for the people and by the people, and people are not happy. Why are you here? For whom you are working here? Otherwise improve yourself. You haven't improved. 3 elections have been continuously there. 67 4th Gen election, presidential election 1969, and 71 elections, and now also government is not doing. What happened there in Gujarat, June 1975, this Congress was defeated in the elections. Right now, Congress made its strategy that it will not fail in other states. How it will happen? As being a brilliant leader, it is said, being a brilliant leader, Indira Gandhi concluded that she will declare emergency in other states to avoid these elections. Why to avoid? Because his position was not very good. Her position was not very good. Her party's position, popularity, even it was challenged by the court also. Right? Now to overcome, to wrap all these evils, and they wanted in time being to represent her government and herself and her personality and her party in front of the people in a good way. She wanted somewhat pause here. Or this pause can be taken with the help of emergency only. You know that during this emergency, the whole control of those states directly comes under the control of president. Right? And who is the president? V.V. Giri from her own party, her own candidate. So that is the inside, that is the inner politics, what is getting on from last approximately 5 to 7 years. And what happened on end 25th of June 1975, Indira Gandhi declared emergency in some of the states of India, and these series of strikes, burns, garrots and strikes were organized in protest, organized movement in Bihar, Gujarat and some other states of there. Right? And here today we have studied about Bihar, Gujarat and Naxalite movement that was there in 1967. Peasant uprising took place in Naxalbari police station, that is by the party of Communist Party, and Charu Manjudar was its prominent leader. Okay, take care, bye.